Hello everyone, I am Dr. Deepika Saravgi and today we are going to learn about Scilab training program. Scilab stands for Scientific Laboratory. Scilab is a freely distributed and open source scientific software package. Freely distributed means it is available on zero cost. You can download it and you can use it freely. An open source scientific package means its source code is available online and you may download the source code and you will get the coding behind the software, and if you are having the prior programming knowledge, then you may edit the codes of that particular software and relaunch it with the newer version. It was developed in 1990 by the researcher from Indra2 and ENPC. It is a powerful open computing environment for engineering and scientific applications. It is especially designed for data analysis, data visualization, and numerical computation. Data analysis means you know that data is freely available everywhere, but to extract the meaningful information from the data is needed. So, that extraction of meaningful information from the data is known as data analysis. Data visualization means the tools like Power BI. We have visualization of the data summary, data in the summarized form. And numerical computation means it can be used for scientific and mathematical calculations. You can install the software from its official site scilab.org. Whenever you open the site, you will get its home page and then you may move to the download section of that particular website. After that, you may click on the download, and this download is available for each and every operating system. So, whatever operating system you are having on your system, according to that requirement, you may download it from that particular site. After download, you will get this integrated development environment, in short, IDE. The integrated development environment is the integrated environment where you may use variable browsers, command window, and the workspace where you can type the commands. Here we can type various commands, workspace commands also, and since it is the combination of different windows, that's why it is known as integrated development environment. Before moving to the Scilab, we have to know about some Scilab basics. The Scilab is especially designed for mathematical and scientific computing. That's why it is not restricted on data type definition. You can directly create any variable, and the Scilab takes it as a form of matrix. You can use real, complex, boolean, integers, string, and polynomial variables for that. Scilab is an interpreted language, which implies that there is no need to declare a variable before using it. Whenever you will take any variable, Scilab automatically consider it as a matrix. The variable name for each and every language is has some naming convention that first letter should be alphabet, and then you may take any name for the variable, but you have to that variable name is not a keyword. In Scilab, you can take the variable name as long as you can, but the only first 24 characters are taken into account for that. Like other programming language, Scilab is also a case-sensitive language. That means if you declare any variable with capital letters, then it will not equals to the small letters. For example, if you have taken any variable capital A and further in the programming you are using small a as a variable name, then it is not equal. What tasks we can perform in Scilab? We can perform any matrix operation in the Scilab. Matrix operation like matrix manipulation, concatenation, transpose of the matrix, and inverse of the matrix. We can perform any numerical computing apart from this. We can create our own functions and libraries in the Scilab, and we can manipulate the source code also because Scilab is the open source programming language. Some basic operations that we can use in the Scilab are some mathematical operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, power, square root, factorial, and we can also use the scientific operations like sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. We can type any command. These commands are divided into workspace commands, journal commands, and the syllabic specific programming commands. In workspace commands, we are having clear screen command, destroy for destroying the variables. We have clear command. Some general commands are also supported in the Scilab, which is the clock command, date command, and the version command. Now you can see that we are having the Scilab window. This is the Scilab IDE. Here you can see that we are not having the variable browser and the command window, and we can resize this directory window also. So if we are not having the window, then go to the application, click on the variable browser, it will be added to your IDE. Again, go to application and then command history. Then here you will get the history of all the commands. Now we'll start with some basic workspace command. Yet you're seeing that this is the command prompt of the Scilab, and on this command prompt we have something written on this workspace. If we want to clear this workspace, then we are having the command clc. Just write the command on this command prompt, and after this you have to press enter. As you can see, the screen is clear. If you want to initialize any variable, then you have to just give the variable name along with its value so that its value will be stored in the computer memory that you can get in the command history. Command history gives you the command that you have executed clc command and a equals to 10, the variable initialization command. And in the variable browser, you will get the name of the variable, the value, the type of variable depends upon the value of variable. We are not giving the data type for any variable in the Scilab. Now, after these basic commands, we are having a clear command also. As you have seen that A is stored in the memory. So A has occupied some space in the memory. So after executing this clear command on the command prompt, now you can see in the variable browser window that the variable that has occupied the memory is released. Now we will move towards some general commands, which is clock command. When you will click on the clock command, then you will get the current date and time of that particular system. If you will enter the date command, then you will get only the date of the that particular system. You will get the version of that particular Scilab which you have installed on your system. This much for today's lecture. We will move to the further programming into next lecture. Thank you for watching the video.